Hey everyone, welcome back to the Soundbyte. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be jumping into Down for the first time here on the channel. Checking out this band, great band. I've been a fan of them for a number of years, and there's been some word on new music coming from Down. They just dropped a cover of a track just recently, actually. So I thought I'd go down the rabbit hole of Down and check out some of their older stuff, including this track here called Stone the Crow, which is a song that I first got into back when it was released on the first album Nola in the late 90s, and it was my introduction to the band, and I remember seeing the video for the first time, and I saw this character that came on was singing, and it looked a little like Phil Anselmo from Pantera, and being a big band Pantera fan, I was like, what is this? Because this doesn't look like Pantera, you know, or even sounded like it really. Then I discovered later on that it was actually a side project that some of the guys from COC and Pantera and stuff, Crowbar, whatever, it sort of done together. So it was a really cool thing to see, and it's just sort of like a thing that I just sort of discovered by accident. Really, I was just watching TV and this video came on, and there was Down playing this song, Stone the Crow. Very swampy, sort of like feely. I remember the video. Yeah, sort of obviously part of their sort of where they're from, you know, down that part of the country in the US and down in the South area. So love that kind of southern kind of rock stuff, you know. Absolutely love that kind of stuff, and especially with Pepper Keenan on the guitar, who I'm a big fan of, especially with COC. It was just a really a match made in heaven, you know, this perfect sort of combo of all these great musicians. So anyway, I thought I'd check this out again because it's been a long time since I've seen this video. So let's go, Stone the Crow from Down. So that's what threw me off there, was the hair on Phil, because he had been known for having shaved hair, you know, so I think this might be an edited version, because there was a piece there that was missing, I feel like, during that solo. But yeah, great track. Just love the vibe that this song oozes, you know. It obviously captures a lot of that sort of Louisiana kind of vibe that the band are all about. And definitely one of the mellower ones on the album for sure. I remember Nola being a sort of just an album full of just riffs and heavy stuff, you know, but not heavy in a sort of metal way. It was kind of done more in a sort of, like I said, you know, southern rock kind of vibe, you know, which was very different to what we know some of those guys from, like Phil Anselmo and you know, all those kind of guys from I Hate God and Crowbar and stuff, you know, all that kind of southern sludge sort of metal, you know. So yeah, very cool. Interesting thing about the video is the look of it as well. Like, it's got that kind of hazy kind of like sort of like look, and I guess that's sort of part of capturing that kind of vibe from down there, so it's always been one of my favorite tracks, Stone the Crow. It's and I'm sure that this song was really the one that kind of put them on the map, I guess, to a certain extent, because I don't know if there was any other videos that they did from the actual album Nola. This was the only one that I saw, so let me know in the comments if you know anything about the rest of the album, whether they put out any other videos at all, and if there is, I'd have to definitely check that out because I've never seen it. Yeah, definitely edited there for sure, because I feel like that bit there was more extended, So obviously this is a radio TV edit, for the mainstream sort of media side of it, which is always a bit of a thing that's bugged me, with all these tracks that have to be edited down for a more palatable audience, It's like, I don't know, either give people more credit than that, or that is the reason why people have such a short attention span, because of the fact that, everything sort of has to be whittled down to like 3 to 4 minutes, and it's just, how it is with like this kind of music, like it's this kind of music doesn't generally do a lot of shorter songs, so but for some reason the people who don't listen to this kind of music or whatever, they tend to not really get into like the really long songs, I guess. So, but I don't know, like I guess if you were not a fan of this, you wouldn't be watching this, so I don't understand why that has to be done that way for the people who like this kind of music, that want to hear the full version, But yeah, I don't know. It's a strange one. The whole editing thing with for the radio and stuff, has to be like 3 minutes and 4 minutes. And it's like, I don't know, strange. There we go. There was Down with Stone the Crow. It looks like it's on the official channel here, but it looks like it was pulled off from Rage, which is a TV show down in Australia, which is probably where I saw the video for the first time. So it's interesting that they just pulled it straight off from that rather than actually having an actual clip. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, there it is. Down with Stone the Crow off the Nola album, which was released around, 95, 96, I think it was. So so obviously Phil Anselmo at that time was during the Pantera Great Southern Trendkill era, which was a fantastic... or it might even before that, actually. Just before the Trendkill, actually. So it might have been during the Far Beyond Driven, but anyway, regardless, like the Pepper Keenan, Jimmy Bower, like all those guys, like just in a fantastic lineup. It was, I guess, considered a super group of some kind, with all these sort of different members from other bands coming together, and I think to their surprise, I think that the band sort of took off and Down became sort of like its own sort of entity, and I think some of the other bands like your CFCs and Panteras and stuff kind of got pushed to the side a little bit, and which is a bit of a shame because all those bands are obviously great, so in fact I think this was part of the reason why Pantera kind of disbanded a little bit, because of the fact that I think Phil was doing a lot of other projects like this one and Superjoint and stuff like that. And so Vinny and Dimebag obviously started their own band, Damage Plan, after that. And then obviously Pepper Keenan was not in COC for a little while, you know, so it was only a 3-piece for a period of time. I know, I understand, like, Down's put out some great albums over the years, you know, and I'm looking forward to hearing this possibly new album that's coming out. I've been hearing about some new music coming out, so should be fantastic as always. Anyway, thank you for tuning in as always, and please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you to all those who have. Any more Down you want me to check out, let me know. Drop it down in the comments. Any of the other bands that are associated with Down, like I Hate God and Crowbar and all that stuff, let me know what to check out from there as well, and I'll definitely throw it in the list. So thank you as always, and I'll see you in the next video.